Hey girl.
Hey!
Hey pretty girl.
Hey y'all, welcome back. And this is part 2 of the hairstyle I'm doing on Bailey. If you guys didn't catch part 1, we did how to shampoo, condition, and properly blow dry your child's hair. If you don't already know, my name is Bree, and I decided to start this series where I teach parents and regular people how to do everyday hairstyles on their kids' hair at home. And this is for those who either just don't have enough time to make it to the salon, or if the salon prices are just a little bit too high for you right now and you rather just learn how to do it yourself. Either way, you ain't wrong. So I'm giving her a kind of swirl part in the middle, and whenever I do my middle parts, I like to put the hair into two ponytails or two puff balls, as you can see. And today we're going to be using Liv. Her mom requested that I use this because this is all that she does. I'm going to add that product at the bottom of the screen. So step 1, a lot of people complain about the parting. And the first and foremost step that you guys need to remember to a clean part is parting it as best as you can with no product first. And then you're going to apply a nice amount down that part, and you're going to go through and clean that part up.
Hey pretty girl.
So Bailey loves her 2 buns. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to do 2 buns. We're going to braid the base of her hair, and then we'll leave the ends out because she likes these donut buns. She doesn't like the braids at the end of the buns. So again, every part we're applying some product down that part and we're cleaning it up. And this was a learning curve for me because I've never used Liv, but as you guys can see, a little goes a long way. So you want to make sure that you do have it properly spread out. So in the back, I did kind of want to curve that braid back there because I didn't want too much tension and I didn't want to pull on those hairs and make her have any hair bumps in the back. So I'm just applying some Liv to the perimeter of the back area, and I'm going to comb that in as best as I can before I start the first braid. So apparently Liv is the cream version of essentially a grease and a conditioner. So you kind of get a 2-for-1 special with it. And if you guys watched part 1, you guys can see how easy it was to blow dry her hair. And her mom says she only uses this product. So you can definitely see how Liv makes the integrity of the hair like is healthy all the way through from root to ends. But this product is going to be a learning lesson for everybody here because I want you guys to see how much I have to comb the product into the braid. And I think a lot of people struggle with making the braids neat is because you are not properly um, combing that product into that section before you start braiding. Like, I feel like to get the neatest braid possible, you want to make sure that product is saturated evenly before you start. And I get it, kids move a lot. You're going to see her move about 200 times in this video. But at the end of the day, take your time. Like, you want to move promptly and swiftly, but you also still want to take your time. Like, you still can do it neatly and move a little faster. Also with the back braids, like, I don't know if you guys can see, but I dragged it a little bit at the beginning and I didn't apply that much tension to the beginning of her braid because a lot of little girls get those bumps in the back and that hair is prone to coming out the most around the perimeter of the hair. So once you establish your flow, the steps are going to start to become repetitive. We're parting, we're adding the product along the part, which I would recommend using a grease or a light jam just for the part portion because it is like touching their scalp. And a lot of people already have scalp issues from all those products on the scalp. So if you are going to use this product, or I will use a light hold jam for the scalp portion. So you're applying that to clean up the part, and then you are combing that product into both sections of the braid. Once you get it evenly spread out, that's when you begin your braid. And you don't have to braid too tight. I'm not using any weave with her. So I'm braiding her hair at a normal tension. Like I'm not pulling too hard, but I'm pulling enough to make the braid neat and it doesn't look loose. And trust me, if you watching this video and you got kids, you already know if I was braiding her hair tight, she would be doing the most right now. She just minding her business, eating her chicken nuggets, watching her movie. Like Bailey is living carefree right now. Like I really want to be Bailey right now. And I made sure to keep most of the scenes where she was moving her head a lot because that is one thing that comes with doing a kid's hair. This wouldn't be a realistic video, a realistic tutorial without you guys seeing her constantly move her head because that's exactly what you're dealing with your child depending on their age. I feel like kids kind of do this up to maybe 8 years old. I don't know. Every kid is different. But the kids that I've worked on when I did used to do kids' hair, they move their head, I want to say up to about 8 years old because a kid is just like a deer in headlights, like they have FOMO all the time. They hear a sound, they want to turn their head. Like it's just something that comes with the territory. And you just got to really have patience. You know what I'm saying? You got to be focused on what you're doing, but you still got to give them grace at the end of the day because they're going to move their head. I'm sorry. It's no kid that's literally about to sit still the entire appointment. Like it's just not realistic. So, like I said earlier, the live a little goes a long way. That's why you guys can still see that some of the hair is white as I'm braiding. But if you can pay attention to the other side, the braids that I did first are not white anymore. I think this product goes on white, and as it dries clear. So don't panic. And honestly, I was a little worried about using that product when I first started doing her hair because I use jam. I'm a braider. So I use jam. I use the harder braiders gel, all of the above. And this product was like, it wasn't really soft, but it felt more like a cream paste almost. And I just wasn't sure if it was still going to give her braids that neat look because that's one thing about me in my work. Like I try to do very neat braids. Like I pride myself on that. And as y'all can see, like this stuff is like butter. It's literally melting into her hair and the braids look neat. They look nice and neat. So for all the parents watching, I really hope that you guys gain something from this. It's really about taking your time and trying to do it neatly. Like I said, if you have trouble parting, part it regularly with no product and then apply a little bit of product down the part and clean the part up. Like that is going to be a game changer for you. Once you have the part secured, clips are going to be your best friend. Like don't be too proud to use clips. Use the whole pack if you have to, but clips are how you control your section. And that is how you have a clear pathway for that one braid that you're working on. And once you have it parted, you have the product combed through on each side. That's when you start your braid and just take your time.
This your content, girl. Yo, keep your tongue here.
Y'all, kids are so silly and they are just so genuinely happy. And I love that about kids. Like, that's really what just makes the days pass by if you have a kid. But back to the tutorial. So once we got to the top, I did speed it up because at this point, her mama and her daddy was here, y'all. And Bailey was cutting up. Like, this was the Bailey show at this point, y'all. Like, she could not sit still to save her life. If y'all go back and watch part 1 where I'm shampooing her hair, she's literally falling asleep. She's like a statue in video 1 and even at the beginning of this video. But once her mama get there and then her daddy gets there, oh nah, Bailey is like, she's up now. But as I was saying, the steps become repetitive. You're parting, you're applying product down that part, you cleaning up the part, and then you applying a little bit of product to both sides of that section, combing it through, and then you're starting your braid. And as y'all see in the front, I kind of swooped her edges into the braid a little bit because 1, she's 4, she don't need no baby hairs. And it's like you do still kind of want to make it look neat and swoop those hairs into the braid. They are eventually gonna come out, but the first day you can at least make it look as neat as possible. And I know I keep repeating the steps, and at this point it's like, okay girl, shut up. But if you implement these simple steps into the next hairstyle that you do on your son or daughter, I promise y'all, it's going to make so much of a difference. And that's what I want y'all to do. After y'all finish watching this video, I want y'all to go implement these steps on the next hairstyle that you do and come back to the comments and let me know if that made a difference, if you see a difference in the hairstyle. I promise y'all. But if you made it this far in the video, I need y'all to do a couple things for me. The first thing I need y'all to do is hit that like button if you liked what you seen today. The second thing I need you to do, if you are not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And the last thing I need y'all to do is comment on this video and let me know if the tips I taught y'all today made a difference in your next hairstyle. And if so, I'll see y'all again next week. Thank you so much for watching.
Stay right there.
Hey, girl.
Hey!
You ready to get down?
Wait.
Come here. Give me this.
I want to go over there.
No.
You want to go over there? Okay.
Oh, now hold it. Hold it with both hands.
What you got to say?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you like it?
Yes.
Stand up. Let's get a 360.
Turn around in a circle. Slow.
Ooh, look at you, girl.
Stop